Great morning. It is a Motivator Mindset Monday. Let's get to it. Let me set my board up. Great morning. I got the YouTube ready. So if you're on Instagram and you want to see the words on the board, you can go on YouTube. It's still Coach Blaza. Great morning, Maxine. Great morning, Damien. How are you doing today? What are you grateful for today? Drop it. Drop one thing you're grateful for today. I'm grateful to be alive. Hello. I'm here, y'all. We're up. We're live this morning. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Oh, heck no. What? Okay. Hold on. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Okay, no. See the I want the yes. Yes. Okay. We got it set. I want my writing to be a pink. Y'all know I'm pink with it. Okay, let's put this right here. Let's back this up. Powerful like you. Yes, I see. Now send this live to 5 people. Send it to 5 people. I want to make sure I can help more people. And if you want to watch this on the big screen on YouTube and see what I'm writing on the board, go to YouTube, Coach Ablaza, okay? But don't forget to send it to 5 people. That's how I can help more people at one time. So it's Motivator. Can I just the eraser? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, it's working. Motivator, mindset, Monday. Triple M's on them, okay? Motivator Mindset Monday. So, what is Motivator Mindset Monday about? Motivator Mindset Monday, okay? It's all about the principles in this book. So, once a week, I come in and I teach the principles in this book. So, last week, we taught about mindset and deciding to change. So, I believe our acronym was DAD: decide, action, and don't ever give up, okay? And I remember this, so y'all know I meant it because okay, I'm not gonna say nothing negative. Hold on, y'all. So, hold on, let me see. Because what we really can do is go off of this. Okay, we kind of talked about the rule of 5 last week. I want to go over the foreword, what Les Brown wrote too, but let me see if we'll either do the foreword or we'll do something else. Because we talked about basically deciding and like motivation last week. Who's read the book? What chapter y'all want to talk about? And the book club is this Wednesday, 7 p.m. EST, okay? So let's see. I think we should go back to the foreword. Let's teach off the foreword today. Because I kind of want to go in order. So we're gonna be talking about motivation, who motivates the motivator, all together. So let's read this. Oh, and I feel this one heavy if y'all know what I've been experiencing these past months. It's been almost a year. Yes, Motivator Mindset Monday. Send this to 5 people. Let's share the knowledge and the motivation and inspiration to change our lives. All right, forward, written by Les Brown. They say a person with 1,000 dreams and their health feels they can conquer the world. Many people set resolutions for the things they want to accomplish, but a person without their health has only one: to be healthy. What is that saying? Okay, what is that saying? It's saying if you have your health, you have 1,000 dreams. Okay. Now it says if you don't have your health, so say this is you and you're sick. Okay, let's see. What can we do? Let's do it. Let's do an illustration. Now, I'm not Picasso. I told y'all that before. Don't judge your girl. Now, if you're sick, like say this is the crutch. So that's a crutch, right? If you're sick, right, you have one dream, and that's to get healthy. So 7 months ago, I started experiencing things with my health. Welcome in the people's adjuster. How you doing today? What are you grateful for? Drop it in the chat. Welcome in, Ellen. What are you grateful for? Drop it in the chat. Happy Motivator Mindset Monday. We're working on our mindset. If you're sick, you have one dream, and it's to get healthy. So 7 months ago, I started having some things with my health go on. And I've always had a million dreams. To be alive, I know that's right. That's what I said I was grateful for. And I told my daughter I was grateful for her. She's amazing. She said she was grateful for me. I just want to brag real quick. So if you're unhealthy, you have one dream. So I've never dealt with health issues like this before. And I had one dream. And that took away from my 1,000 dreams. It really did, because people know I'm consistent, I'm disciplined, I go hard. But when you start dealing with your health, you either think, okay, I can get better, or you think, wow, I've never dealt with this. It's hard to deal with, right? So that's the first thing. So I want you to know, and I always teach this in the rule of 5. Look that up on my Instagram or on YouTube. The rule of 5 is everywhere. Look up the rule of 5 and get started on that today. But number 5 is exercise. And so once I couldn't exercise, it really started to mess with my head. When you exercise, it puts dopamine into your brain. It helps me have a good day. But because I was dealing with my health, I couldn't exercise every day like I used to. So I want you guys to first pay attention to your health. Without your health, you can't do any of the stuff that I'm teaching. Okay? Next. Les Brown. Okay, Les Brown, that's what we're talking about. He had to take care of his brother for some time. And his brother liked to do things that were just, pastimes, like watch TV, watch football. And Les Brown would tell us, like, he got me watching football, y'all. And so the next part says, I had to take a step back and reevaluate my priorities. So drop priorities in the chat. Drop priority. I forgot, that's a long word. Drop priority in the chat. I had to tell my brother, I can't watch television with you. I've got work to do. There are things I want to accomplish before I leave this world. I have major goals and I'm raising the bar for myself. My best work has yet to be done. That realization meant making sacrifices. Thank you for dropping that, the people's adjuster. I had to back up. I couldn't eat what others around me were eating. I couldn't entertain distractions just to be nice. No, I had to discipline myself. I had to set boundaries for myself. So let's talk about something. One of my mentors, she taught me how to do social media. Hey, Tamia, welcome in. What are you grateful for today? When you say what you're grateful for, it starts your day off right. All right. So we're talking about, what was the word? Hold on. We said boundaries and discipline. Let's talk about those two. Discipline, boundaries. Okay. So let's go with boundaries first, because my mentor talked about this morning. She was talking about family and how family acts like, because they're family, that they can just do anything to you. Okay. And my comment to that is, the people have a title: mother, dad, brother, sister, cousin, auntie, friend, whoever has a title. If they don't live up to that title and treat you right, they don't deserve to be around you. They really don't deserve communication either. Okay? So put it in the comments. It's just the title. So she said, the people think, okay, hold on. I want to say it right. How did she say? Oh, actually, it's on her reel. Hold on, y'all. We're going to have to watch this together, because I don't want to say it wrong. Hopefully, I'm logged in on my Instagram on here. Ooh, please tell me. Yes, I should be logged in. So let's see. So while I'm looking for that, she's basically saying you have to set up boundaries with the people, whoever it may be. Okay, hold on. Is this it? Grudge and use the word boundary. Okay, so I found it quick. Okay, so she was saying, like, people will say that you have a grudge, right? People will say that you have a grudge. And she's saying to replace the word grudge with boundary. So it's not that you have a grudge. So you tell people, hey, I don't have a grudge. I'm not holding any hate anything in my heart towards you, but now I have boundaries. So what are your boundaries? If you're watching this under the sound of my voice, I want you to write down what are 3 boundaries that today, moving forward, you're not going to take from other people, or they're just boundaries for yourself. So, and it could be for yourself. I'm not going to watch TV. I'm not going to eat bad. What boundary are you placing on yourself? And also boundaries on these family and friends that might not treat you right, that might be negative. And if they're negative, how do you pass that level you're on when you have negative people and negative situations that you're in? So what boundaries will you set up? So for myself, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm doing a 15-day challenge. I used to do this with TLC. So number 1 is what I eat. Okay. My daddy love ice cream. I love ice cream. I don't know, y'all. It's a generation. I'm just kidding. I don't think so. But I've been eating ice cream a lot. Cookies and cream to be exact. Okay. And some people that see my story know that's what I've been doing. Number 2, exercise. Okay. You have to exercise. So are you exercising? Hey, watch me work. How you doing? Great morning. What are you grateful for today? Hold on, y'all. Because I think we have a live tomorrow. What time is it at? 10 a.m.? Okay. So quick segue. The Faultless Beauty and I, we have a live tomorrow. It's called Mindset, Motherhood, and Matters of the Heart. So tap in with that live tomorrow. Even if you're not a mother, send it to mothers. Check it out because you have a mother. You might have your child's mother, that's a mother, and see how to treat mothers, right? Because mothers they have a really, I'm not going to say hard, I don't want to say hard, but we have a really big job to do. So tap in with that live, okay? We want the mothers to come for sure. We don't want to have a live on Mother's Day, but we have a live coming soon tomorrow, okay? And the live is at 10 a.m. All right, so next, discipline. What's discipline, okay? Discipline is being consistent. What do you need to be disciplined? Let me tell you. Number 1, okay? You need your why. A lot of stuff will tie back to your why. So when you need to get disciplined, you need to see why you're doing it. Now, me personally, I want to feel good. So I'm going to do the rule of 5. Like that sets my brain up. Now, me personally, I have children, so I have to make sure that my brain is right. So it's twofold for me. However, even if you don't have children, you should be able to live a life that you're thriving in. Okay, when you just watch TV, you just smoke and drink, you just go out to the club, you just go to work. Where's the travel? Where's the living life? Like it's literally called life, it's literally called living. You should be living something bigger than you've ever seen for yourself. What are your dreams and goals? So what's your why? So your why might be to be healthy, like we talked about in the beginning. Your why might be to see the world. If you don't have no kids, your why could be you, and your why, you could be like, okay, I'm going to start my business. I want to make money. I want to invest in the stock market so that I can travel once a month. I'm going to go to a different country once a month. That would be 12 trips. So all you have to do is make enough money to do that. We're just talking base ground level right here. Okay. Now, my why is my kids. So if you do have kids, all right, I want generational health, wealth, and mindset. Those are the things that will help people. So for your kids, physical, mental, and emotional are important, even if you don't have money. So listen to me, physical, mental, emotional. I didn't even say financial. It is all 4 if you have kids though. Financial. I have 3 kids. That is enough kids because you have to have generational wealth. So if you're thinking about having another kid, I want you to think, do I have generational wealth before I bring a whole nother person into this? How much time do you spend with the kids you have now? And I'm not talking about them all together. I'm talking about separately. So for me, a long time ago, I realized, I said, oh, spend time with kids separately. And it took me a while to do it because it's kind of hard when you have so many kids that are little, right? Think about these things. So what is your why? Your why is going to help you get disciplined. When you don't feel like doing something, Think about your why. Okay, my why is generational health, wealth, and mindset. I told my son the other day, you ever heard of 50 Cent? He said he's gonna get rich or die trying. He already rich, so he's good, but I'm just playing. But anyways, I told my son, I said, you know what? Regardless of the life that I live, you are going to have generational wealth. And so whether I become wealthy, a billionaire or not, he is going to have generational wealth. And that is my number one goal in my business. Okay. In my life, my number one goal is to take care of them physically, mentally, emotionally, and then financially, right? Okay. So you gotta have your why. Number two, okay, that's the second time I did that. Number two, what's your routine? Okay. What is your routine? If you have stuff in your routine that is not feeding towards your goals, it has to go. Let's do 2 rows and we'll leave it at this. No, this row right here is the pros. This right here is the cons, and we're not using it like regular. We're using the pros is a good routine and the cons is a bad routine. Okay, the pros. Let's say wake up early. Wake up early, okay? The cons, sleep in. All right, and I think I need more room for this, so we might make another one. All right, workout is a good one. What's the opposite? That's what I should have did. Opposite. Workout, overeat. Oh, I got the itis. We think it's cute when we say that, right? I'm gonna erase the toe board. Oh, hold on, y'all. Why does this be happening? We think it's cute. Oh, I got the itis. You should not have the itis no more, okay? No more itis. All right. So let's start over. Pros, cons. Okay, what else is it? What else is it? What's positive and what's negative? Okay. Affirmations. Negative self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? Is it positive or is it negative? I literally had somebody tell me that somebody they were dating had a paper on their wall that had negative stuff on it, and they would say that to themselves. Now that's taking it far, because write the vision and make it plain means something. Writing on that tablet means something. Saying it too means something. You're taking your life for granted. Okay? So I want you to drop in the chat. I want to have a good routine. Drop that in the chat, please. Drop some fire. Come on, we are changing our routine. So, pros, reading books. Cons, TV. Watch an hour of TV a day if you'd like. But if that is your whole day after work, you're not spending time with yourself. If you have kids, you're not spending time with your kids. You're not reading. You're not doing nothing positive. Come on, okay? So we're going to leave that right there because I want to wrap this up. Okay? So this is what Les said. He said, I'm no longer spending hours watching basketball or football because I know that sitting is the new smoking. This boy is a lyricist. Sitting is the new smoking. It's just as bad. You're not doing nothing positive, right? Since the last time you saw me, this is what he said, I've lost 20 pounds and I plan to do even more because I've prioritized my exercise, my well-being, and being present with myself. Every morning he does this routine that centers him. I start my day with a simple prayer. Lord, whatever I face today, together, you and I can handle it. And there's also something I've been hearing on Instagram, social media, to start your day and say, today, something great is going to happen to me. 8 words, quick. Say it in the morning and say it at night. I write down 7 things I'm grateful for in my gratitude journal. I list the 7 things most important that I want to accomplish that day. Then I go straight into my exercise, meditation, and journaling. Before, hold on, can y'all hear me? Before I answer any phone calls, before I allow the world in, I make sure to listen to myself first. One thing I've learned in the process is that many of us aren't truly present with ourselves. We get caught up in business, family, responsibilities, and distractions. I was wrapped up in my work, my children, my grandchildren, my siblings, but I had to ask myself a hard question. A question I want you to answer for yourself. What does God need from me? So we will stop there. I don't know why the bookmark is on this page, but I have read this whole book. Was I reading that part again? I'm gonna leave it off here because we're gonna go through this book together. Okay, Motivator Mindset Monday. Clock in and clock it. Okay. But what does God need from you? That's where we're gonna leave it off. That's where we're gonna leave it off today. Okay. What does He need from you? And I will answer the question because I don't want y'all thinking like, what could it be? Okay. Okay. Let me tell you what He needs from me. Oh, hold on. Don't play with me. Purpose. He needs me to serve my purpose. Now, if you don't know your purpose is to do what you love to do and helping others with that. Your purpose, write this down. Your purpose is to do what you love to do and helping others with that gift, that purpose, okay? So you have to serve your purpose. Is this moving? Wait a minute. Did y'all see it move? I swear I did. Hold on. Because it's supposed to be able to do that. Okay. So what is your purpose and are you serving it? That is number one. If you want to know what God wants from you, you need to find your purpose. Okay. And we'll just leave it at that. Because I'm going to tell you two things. Number one is everybody has a purpose. So if you're watching this live, really quick, look at your hand, look at your fingerprints. Nobody in the world has these fingerprints but you. And you have your own purpose. And within that purpose, there's no competition. There's three things that you must need to know that are the opposite of competition. Connect, collaborate, and celebrate. I don't care if they're selling shoes and you're selling shoes. Stop competing. Together, we can do it. Together, we can serve our purpose. Together, we can help others. And the second one that I like, and I want you put your other hand down. Y'all like, put the hand down. Okay, I can't even see y'all. No, that's fine. So I want you to touch your post and go right here. Hold on, y'all. I'm alive, I promise. I feel like I can find it over here. Hold on. Okay. Now, touch your post. You feel that post? If you have a post, you have a purpose. Say it with me, if I have a post, I have a purpose. Today is your day. Everything always works out for you. What does God need from you? Find your purpose today. And if you're on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, any social media platform that you like, follow me on there. I'm on all platforms. I'm building my content on all platforms so I can help more people. Share my posts, like my posts as much as you can, comment on my posts, okay? I want to help people. That's my number one goal and my purpose, like I said. So if you're on YouTube, share, like, comment, subscribe, send the posts out. If you're on Instagram, do the same.